welcome to the Zero Waste Emissions dash cam.
Oh, we're here.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's a very frosty morning.
A little while back, we looked into a more sustainable future by driving an electric car over 200 miles from London to Totnes, along with my trusty companion Georgina, who runs Pebble magazine, and after lots and lots of recharging, we got there. But why did we go to Totnes in the first place? Let me tell you. Totnes is a transition town and it has big ambitions to move completely away from fossil fuels and push a new generation of greener business ideas. We want to look into some of life's biggest things like eating, drinking, shopping, and see what it takes to make the things we do every day as sustainable as possible.
Well, it was the frustration of seeing so much packaging. You know, just two of us, me and my wife, living in an apartment block in Manchester that had no recycling facilities, and we could see the accumulation of plastic packaging at our door, and we were just like overwhelmed. And we were quite conscious. We were trying to avoid, you know, certain things, but we physically couldn't. And then I saw an image of a shop similar to this in Berlin, and we was like, wow, you know, let's just quit our jobs and go for it.
Yeah. So I'd love to know if you have any top tips for somebody who is just starting to get into zero waste or starting to think about waste, something that really helps you at the beginning.
What helps us and what is currently helping us along this way, and we're striving for zero waste. You know, we're not completely zero waste. We have a baby, and you know, we use reusable nappies and reusable wipes and stuff like that, but we still have things that, you know, off a whim. I think planning is the most important thing. If you can plan meals and you can plan ahead, I think that's what's helped us massively.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Plan. Thank you. Plan ahead.
This is stop 2 on our Totnes tour. We have come to the Totnes Brewing Company. So a couple of years ago, the owners of this place started brewing their own beer. And as well as being really fun, they found out it's a super sustainable way of running the business because they literally brew the beer that they sell behind the bar. So we're going to go and talk to her and find out how she did it and a little bit more about what they do to keep things green.
So we started brewing our own beer from a position of we need to make some money or we're going to go out of business. This is the quickest, best way we can do that. Turned out it was a really brilliant idea. But what we have also found is that our carbon footprint as a business, considering our turnover, which is quite high now, is very low in comparison. Our main product, the main thing we're selling, is made over there, it's sold over there. There's no carbon footprint. We pay for our waste to be taken away, but not as much as when it was just a music venue and a cafe. You know, there are no transport costs. I mean, we do bring in beers from other breweries, but they're UK based, a lot of them in the southwest. So we want to support other local businesses as well. But for us, it's just, we're just not feeling quite as guilty as we did 3 years ago. And we're thinking, do you know what, we're doing all right.
And this is one of yours?
This is one of ours. This is our smoked porter, Davy Brown. The reason why we have it here on this table now is because this lovely pig is a real pig, Davy Brown. He is the stud pig at a local biodynamic pig farm. Yeah, these pigs eat the grain, our spent malt and grain at the end of the brewing process, so we have no waste. So plastic, notoriously unenvironmentally friendly. Kegged beer is starting to be transported like this in these funny containers because it's cheaper. Lower carbon footprint, it's much easier to move it around the country. They're actually much lighter for people to physically carry. So what we do is we turn them into seats, or we take the tops off, we decompress bag inside, and we give them to the local community for free as garden cloches. So they put them on their vegetable patch and their mini greenhouses. They're actually really expensive if you buy them at the garden centre, but we give them away. And then the other biggest waste obviously is the waste from brewing the beer. And like I was saying, the pigs eat all of the waste from that. Lucky pigs. Very happy pigs.
So we're going to go and have breakfast in a vegan cafe. Meet the Harry Brewster himself.
And what is special about them? What do they do?
So they specialise in trying to get people to use less waste, less disposable coffee cups, which is one of my pet peeves or one of your pet peeves, I know. And they are
Brewster is an independent specialty coffee shop in Totnes whose mission it is to source and provide the local community with the highest quality produce available, focusing on organic, local, homemade, vegan and gluten-free.
Hello everybody, today we have come to the Harry Brewster in Totnes. I'm here with Ruth, who's one of the owners of the cafe. Hi Ruth. Hi. Thank you for speaking to us. So how did the Harry Brewster come into being?
Well, we thought we chose Totnes out of the UK because we felt, having visited here a few times before and been in contact with people that live here, that people here do have a lot of the similar values to us or are open to what we believe in. So we felt comfortable to open a specialty coffee shop here, which the Harry Brewster loves his coffee.
And then you serve organic dairy milk from Riverford, which is just up the road. But you also serve a lot of different other milks. Can you talk us through some of those?
Yeah, so we've chosen really carefully a lot of plant-based milks, which we also think froth really well and taste really good also. That's the point.
Do you think Totnes is moving towards more of a plant-based diet? Or are you finding more people are more interested in it?
I think so, yeah. They're also finding out that you can be vegan and things can also still be delicious. Yeah. We talk a lot here about that the cake's really moist, which is really nice, with vegan, that it can be just as yummy.
So you made a big move going from London, coming to Totnes. Have you got any advice for people who might be starting to shift their lifestyle a little bit, want to start reducing waste or start making a change? Is there one thing that really helped you?
Go for it, first of all. Well, literally anything and everything now, there's always another answer to everything. It doesn't have to be more expensive. Everything can be, recycled, upcycled, you can use it different, we're literally, I'm waking up saying the minute you start, you just...
And that's a wrap. Thank you so much to all the amazing people we met whilst in Totnes. If you want to find out more about any of the businesses we met, then take a look in the description. Sustainability seems to be a core part of the way people live in Totnes. If it's reminded you of your community or inspired you to start making changes, let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to be the first in line to see our next video.